Well, on today's adventure, on my day off, I decided to come back to a place that seems to calm my mind a lot, and that is by the lake. Whenever I need a mental reset or just need to stop thinking, I always find the closest body of water, whether it's the ocean or a lake, even a river, and that really helps clear my mind. And I think that's something that I've gotten from my mom and dad because they both love being by the water so much. So it must have inherently been passed on to me. June has been pretty busy, honestly, trying to learn a new job. I started my housekeeping job, so it's a lot of information to try to retain. And yeah, it's honestly been a bit overwhelming. It's the first time in a while that I've had to learn a new job, and the learning process is not easy, as any job is when you first start it. But yeah, life has just been moving so quick, and honestly, I haven't even felt like going outside, doing any walks, anything like that. So I thought today would be as good as any of a day to go out and enjoy the beautiful weather here in Tampere. I've been spending a lot of time also on my book, so that's been keeping a lot of my days off busy. Just mentally, I have been so tired from learning the new job, and then on my days off, I try to relax. It's been definitely a challenge, but I'm hoping to really enjoy the summer here, and the future is still unknown, but I feel like the writing is on the wall. I am most likely going to be moving back to Canada in September, which, on the one hand, it sucks, but in the other hand, it I've done everything I could. I've applied for over 200 positions when I was looking for work, and I've gone through the grind of the bureaucracy of moving here to Finland. I've exhausted everything that I could do, and it's just not meant to be. Now, of course, this sucks because I do enjoy living here and I've done some really cool things, met some amazing people, but sometimes in life things don't work out and you just have to look forward to the next thing. So that's why I'm hoping to really enjoy the summer, go back to Canada, see my dad, see Bandit, see my friends and family, and figure out what's next in the life of Thomas the Traveler. I'm hoping to publish my book by mid-August. August 15th is going to be the goal anyways, and really I'm pretty much done. I just have to go over it one more time, add some pictures, a few last minute stories. But yeah, I'm very excited for this. I'm gonna miss this. I'm gonna miss this beautiful view. But Canada is also very beautiful too. And maybe over the next couple of years, I will stick around a little more and explore more of Canada. But that's my update for now in June. Like I said, I hope to get to play baseball and help the team win a championship. And yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. Well, it's been fun. Moving back to Canada has certainly been something that has been on my mind for a while. It's not like I decided it yesterday. And today I want to share with you the steps, the whole thing, from the start to the end. So I knew when I moved here that I wouldn't be working for November and December because I wanted to do the Liga Tour. And it was an incredible, incredible adventure. 2 months traveling to different cities throughout Finland, watching incredible hockey, getting to build my puck collection. But then I knew in the new year that I would lock in, look for work, and find a way to make it work. I moved to Finland on the one-way ticket. I said, I don't care what happens. I'm going to do everything I can to make this work so that this is the final stop. But in life, things happen, and sometimes we can't control it. Little did I know that Finland was going through probably its worst job crisis in a long time. They surpassed Spain as the #1 country for unemployment rate. As I was looking for jobs, I could tell right away that it's going to be challenging. So from January to pretty well through March, I was applying to every job on multiple different websites to essentially every job that didn't require Finnish as a spoken language. Even if it was things I didn't qualify for, I knew that at least if I got a shot, I can try my best to make it work. But as March came around and nothing really positive happened, that's when I started to think, okay, maybe it's not going to work and I might have to even leave before the summer. That was devastating for me because I built this great foundation in Vanta where I was able to train with the Pumat baseball team, make friends, be able to have a great sort of routine that I was in. To think about moving before it even starts, that to me was really devastating. It couldn't happen. So after applying to between 200 and 300 positions, I had one interview, and that's the one that I have with the hotel that I currently work with. Now, it was a summer job from the beginning of June to the end of August, so that meant that I had to move from Vanta to here in Tampere. And that was the second sort of mental blow because, again, I built everything there. Everything that I am passionate about is Helsinki. And then I have to move to Tampere because that's where work is, and work is what keeps me here. So with that being said, I had to move here. That's when I really started to think, okay, well, maybe this could work. Maybe I figure out a way. But then my very first day, I was pretty well upfront with them. I said, listen, I want to stay here in Finland. Is it possible to stay through work visa and be sponsored through the company? And they said at the end of the summer, that's usually when things slow down. So there's no real guarantee or promise of that. And that was the final blow. To me, that was sort of the KO punch where I did all this effort to get it work and then no guarantee of it lasting past the summer. I had to think about the future. So I could either continue to send off hundreds of applications to jobs where I need like more specific type of requirements, like a job that keeps me here, or I could just accept, enjoy the summer, move back home in Canada. And I chose the latter. When I was starting to tell a few people about this, about my decision, a few of them asked if I was disappointed. And of course, yeah, the goal was to stay here in Finland long term. But I'm also very proud that I was able to persevere and make it as long as I have. I could have easily given up along the way because this process from the very beginning of getting the Finnish ID, going right straight through to like municipality residence and opening bank account and these other steps along the way, the move, finding another apartment, I could definitely see why people would just pack it up and go home because it's quite difficult. But I knew that I did absolutely everything that I could to make it happen. And sometimes in life, it's just not meant to be. So I'll enjoy the rest of the summer here in Finland. I will still work. I'll still play baseball, the Helsinki Devils, the team I play on. So go Devils. And try to provide you guys with some cool content about life here in Finland. I have different ideas of videos to share with you. So I want to try and take it all in while I'm here because it's going to be a while before I come back. Once I go home, I will be living with my dad and be able to spend time with him, time to spend with Bandit, and just really try to get things sorted. Because there are some things that I have to take care of back home, and I figure over the next couple of years, being able to pay things off and then save up money so that I can go on more adventures because I'm not going to stop traveling. Traveling is one of my main things. It's one of my main passions in life, that and sports. It's gonna suck not going to like world championships every year. I know I'll have to skip at least the next two, next year in Germany and the year after that in France, but I know it's better for the long term. Once I have a decent amount of money saved up, then I want to explore more of the world. I want to go to Australia, New Zealand, Japan, South Korea, South America. I want to see more of the world because I've been very fortunate to see a lot of Europe. I have many connections with Europe, a lot of friends here, but I know the world is a big place and I want to see as much of it as I can. But I also want to show you as much of it as well and still be able to share the world through my eyes. So that's always been a passion for me. And now I want to continue that. But sometimes you need to take a step back, reevaluate, and get yourself right to go forward. But again, I have other plans as well too. While staying in Canada, I really love this idea of the Liga Tour, being able to show people the different atmospheres and experiences through sport. So maybe I can do that for like the junior leagues in the East Coast of Canada or something like that. I'll figure out something. God, they're loud out there. But anyways, I want to thank everyone for the support that they've given me throughout this time in Finland. It has been a mixture of ups and downs. Don't think that I'm disappointed. Don't feel sad for me, because this has been incredible. I've been so fortunate to live in 2 different countries, 2 incredible countries, and come from an incredible third country. I'm just beyond grateful for this. So it's not the end. We're going to enjoy the summer. Then when I go back to Canada, we'll still be able to do cool things. But for now, this is it. This is the update. But this is Thomas signing off. Again, thank you so much for your support. I hope you enjoyed the video, even though it wasn't a super positive one. But again, I want to be open with you and share what's going on. But I'll see you in the next adventure.